Means to me to see every one of these faces around this church on a Sunday morning. I am blessed, and I thank you all for being here.
Anyone else have a joy? Okay, Rhonda?
Emily left yesterday for her job at law school, but she'll be starting law school in the fall. So she's going to her new adventure over to Ohio for her tests yesterday. So really excited for her.
I lost my roommate. She took her kitty with her.
Did she? Well, so it's both a joy and a concern, right? I saw another hand back here, Carrie.
I have a friend whose first time teachers had graduated, and they were trying to figure out how they were going to pay for him to go to college, because she was not in college and things like that. And they were like, well, let's just pray about it and we'll see what happens. And when I talked to her yesterday, because she works for the government, she had paid 120 consecutive payments. They paid the remaining $26,000 of her loans, and now she's going to send her son to college.
Well, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Definitely a blessing. Any other joys?
I survived a trip to the coastline.
That is a joy.
I was going to say, this had to involve
Yeah.
kids.
They're all alive and well, or just...
We're all alive and well.
Okay, that's great. And all the teachers were alive and well?
Teachers were alive.
Well, we're glad you made it back. Any other joys?
In light of when we have unspoken requests, there are just times in life, and it's happened this week off and on. I think, fortunately, my memory's not too good, but to have the unspeakable joy, the Bible promises. There are times when it just comes over you and you realize for an instant you're in the Spirit.
It's definitely a joy.
So unspeakable.
Unspeakable joy. Any other joys? Okay, then let us turn to concerns. What concerns do we have?
Keep Michael and I in prayer. We're leaving at 2 o'clock this afternoon for Detroit. We'll be up there a couple of days, and we'll possibly be in some, maybe not the safest places in Detroit, on one of those, part of the time we're there. So keep us in prayer for travels and safety there. Alexis is leaving Thursday and flying to South Carolina. Keep her in prayer for travel mercies. Continue to remember the homeless and those battling substance abuse and mental health. Katie asked me last night to keep her in prayer. She's struggling right now. I have 2 unspokens. Continue to remember Will, because he has surgery July 18th. July 18th is the plan now. So continue to remember him for continued healing and strength building and all the good stuff. I think that's all I have for now. I know I'm forgetting something, but continue to remember Georgiana Atkinson, because and all of us who miss Ira. We buried him last week before last, and it was tough. It was like losing a second dad. But remember his wife.
Any other concerns?
Remember the family of Kevin C's, he's from Elizabeth, he was a young man, 41, that passed away this week. They all last time worked with the family is, so, and I know some of the family members, so they're playing his funeral.
Okay. Remember him?
Angie Bussey, she goes in, I think she's already in Morgantown getting ready to her vote.
Okay. So with her, go ahead.
Some of my sister, she still has that system where her brain is not going down, so she'll get a lot of that's not to be looking at the she's still pretty
Oh, your sister? And this is both oh, go ahead.
I'll just add a little bit more Amy said about Raymond. Do continue to pray that he'll gain strength and gain weight and his blood pressure stays good. Because all those 3 things beside come to life that are on his and after surgery. And if he has any setbacks between now and then, it will send him back again. Probably. And his kidney
definitely celebrate and also remember with you all and continue holding you in prayer. Remember this week, it's both a joy and a concern that annual conference is meeting. It's a concern for some of us who will be running around for hours every day, that we get some rest while we're there. But it's also joy that we can all come together and celebrate and worship and take care of the business of our church. So remember us all.
I got some unsettling test results this week.
Okay, well, definitely remember that.
I forgot one, Allison, Alexis's sister, who we had had on the prayer list for a long time, who had the bone marrow transplant a year ago. There are cells back and they've started her on a new treatment. Got a message from her yesterday, and the treatment is very radical, it's very cutting edge, it's very new. Testing, they don't know what the outcome may be, but it's not having near the side effects that she had in the original treatment, because before she had the bone marrow transplant, they eliminated all of her bone marrow, or her cells. So, but keep her in prayer, and I'm praising God that so far it seems to be going okay. But remember her.
Any other concerns this morning? Okay, then let us turn to the Lord in prayer. Gracious and loving God, we give you thanks for this day. Thanks for the many joys we've experienced in our lives, those that we've been able to share with our friends and family, and those that only you have borne witness to. But just as we have many joys, we have many sorrows and many burdens that we bear. Those that we feel free to share aloud and those that we hide so deep in our hearts. But, O Lord, we can have no secrets from you, for you knitted us together in our mother's womb. And you know our thoughts before they're ever spoken. So we ask that you look deep inside us and take those burdens from us and do with them what you will. We ask especially that you be with all of those in this day who are sick, whether they're at home or at a nursing home or a hospital. Give them strength and may they feel your healing touch. And be with all of their caretakers, that they too may find rest, that they are diligent and compassionate in all that they do. Continue to be with all of those, O Lord, who are in need, whether it be in need of a friend, need of a shelter, water, or food, and the list goes on. Put people in their path to help them meet those needs, to offer them a safe place to sleep at night, an opportunity to eat food that's warm, that nourishes both the body and the soul, to have access to water, and the water that will quench thirst for life, and a friend that will share the highs and the lows of the journey. Continue to be, O Lord, with all of those on this day who find themselves in regions of violence, whether it's violence in the home or at school, in the workplace, or even due to war. Send your Son, the Prince of Peace, to be there among them. And send your disciples to go and help build peace here on earth as it is in heaven. And we continue to remember, O Lord, all of those who have lost their homes, who have lost family members in the destruction in Oklahoma, and in all of the other regions where they have experienced destruction that we may not know.